Good day, lads. Today, I'm going to show you how you make your very own liminal space from scratch. Did you know? There is more than one type of liminal space. From what I have seen, there are three types. Transitional, nostalgic, and my personal favorite, uncanny. We're going to be learning how to make an uncanny liminal photo. Materials needed. Something to take a picture with. For example, phone. Some form of light, whether that be a flashlight or your flash on your phone in case the location is dark. Your hands to take the picture. Now that we have the equipment, we can start taking some photos. Just kidding. It's not that simple, buddy. There are layers to a liminal photo, rules that must be met. Rule number 1. The light must be coming from behind the camera as if it was coming from the flash itself. If your phone's flashed on, then you don't need to worry about this step. If the place you're taking a picture of has light, then you most likely won't need to worry about your own light. But you don't want it to be too bright, or else it'll just look like a flash grenade was used in the photo.
Think fast, chuckle nuts!
Rule number 2. There can be no signs of life in the photo, whether that be a car, a person, your shadow, an animal, etc. Rule number 3. Perfect or terrible quality. There are certain situations where it matters which one you pick. For example, if you're making a nostalgic liminal space, you probably want to make the camera quality absolute garbage. Complete and utter trash. Because the cameras were not as good, but most of the time, it doesn't matter, so this rule does not matter as much as the others. Rule 4. Clean or good quality. This is important. The place must look like it was just abandoned. That's what gives off the eerie feeling of liminal spaces. It feels like there should be people there, but there aren't. Rule 4.5. Emptiness. This one is just kind of building off of Rule 4, so it does not deserve its own rule, but it's a little bit different. If the place you are taking a picture of is full of stuff, it won't give off that feeling since it just looks like a messy room. Most uncanny liminal spaces feel like that there should be something in a certain place, but there isn't. They're empty, they lack items. Now that we know the rules and have our equipment, we can start creating liminal photos. Step 1. Travel to your destination. You can do this by asking a parent to drive you, ride a bike, or walk. Step 2. Get your camera of choice in your hands. If you're using a phone, your phone could be vertical or horizontal. If your phone is horizontal, your middle fingers should be on the top of the phone and your thumbs on the bottom, with the rest of your fingers hovering around the phone, but not in the camera's view. If your phone is vertical, your hands should be gripping the opposite place of where the camera is. If you have a pop socket, you may want to push that in because it can get into the camera's view, which then you may have to take another photo, which I know you don't want to do because you hate this. Step 3. Find a good angle. You can do this by moving the phone up and down, rotating it into different positions. Step 4. Take the picture with the camera. If you're using a phone, press the shutter button, or on an Apple device, you could press the volume button to take the photo. If you are using an actual camera, you could also press the shutter button, normally at the top right of the camera. Step 5. Check the picture by going into your camera roll. If the picture is blurry or not to your liking, try taking another picture that is better, one that is less blurry. Step 6. Once you have all the pictures that you want to take, you can go home and do whatever with them. Whether that be post on social media like Reddit, Discord, make a compilation on YouTube, etc. Step 7. One's optional. You can edit the photo with the editor of your choice. Alright, to end this off, I will tell you some of the things you can add to make the liminal picture more liminal, I guess. Take notes. Grain/noise. This may be a controversial title for this one, but you really are just making some noise, making the photo look fuller than it really is. Changing the color. Very simple fix. Your nephew could come up with this idea, but it gets the job done, making it feel otherworldly, like you change dimensions. This last one can change your liminal game forever. Adding a monster in the background. This one changes everything. No one is safe. Some may be so terrified that you're scared to even look at the photo itself. And there you have it. Now you should be able to take liminal photos left and right, going up in the liminal charts. Just remember the rules and the steps, and you should be fine. Good riddance.